on Twitch. You can set up your alerts so you'll know when we're live, even though, again, 10 o'clock on Thursdays, we'll be doing it. But what we're doing is we have a bunch of stuff to give away this year, Ryan. And we're going to give it out. So once we hit 50 followers on Twitch, we are going to give away basically your choice. So we have what? About 3 men's t-shirts. We have women's leggings, men's tank, women's tank. We have a kids El Coffee jersey, right? From the Players Weekend.
Yeah, Union's not giving out.
We have a Roberto Clemente jersey, and then we also have an autographed Pedro Alvarez jersey to give away. So we're putting it this way: it's your choice. You know, whoever wins this, you get to pick and choose whatever you want. But it's once we hit 50 followers. So definitely you can do it now before we start. Go to twitch.tv/NorthShore9. Go ahead and give us that follow. We'll be giving away some swag, Ryan.
Yeah, and somebody, a lucky lady out there, please take the leggings so we don't have to see DiNardo wearing them.
Oh, come on, man. That's what I was going to wear when we come back for the live podcast next year.
Keep you all warm.
Yes, and the children's El Coffee shirt. I might fit in with some Yinzers. I don't know.
Right. Right.
Anyway.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of good stuff there, and like I said, check it out. Facebook Friday was good. We had some fun with that, but like I said, Facebook was kind of limiting, so it's going to be.
Yeah, it was really like the only thing we had that we could do. Where
right,
obviously we don't live together, so we couldn't be in the same room and do this stuff, and that was like the only means. But no, we got away.
We do. So looking forward to it. It'll be a good time. And so December 13th. And like you said, you'll be home. We'll be together again.
Pause.
Pause. So let's move on. Speaking of Thanksgiving and being thankful, DiNardo, we're going to do a little segment here on the show. What are we thankful for? Like a top 10, basically. So
I like it. It's the thankful season. So
we're gonna kind of go back and forth on these and kind of give our thoughts on what we're most thankful for at this point of the year for Pirates and Twitter and the North Shore 9 angle, I guess. So do you want to start, or shall I?
Yeah, I can start. Why don't I start with this? Here's one of the things that I'm thankful for, and we've kind of alluded to it all year. But, now, especially it's Thanksgiving, it's the off season. And, I'm even more thankful for this. I am so thankful that the Pirates did not sign any free agents last year. Because as much flack as they got, right? I mean, it wasn't like a team that was really legit to go out there and pursue any free agents. But, Ryan, the free agents were terrible.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, they were awful. And if we had gone out there and said, we got Alex Cobb. Now we're stuck with that. Like, now you have Cobb and Nova's contract on there. Or if you went and got whomever. I mean, really, you can almost look at any free agent that was out there last year. Basura. It was garbage. So, I'm really glad that we didn't, because now we're in a situation where we don't have these contracts over our head, in another, per se, bad contract. It's like the only real big contracts we have are Savelli and Nova, and they're done after this year. And they are really productive to what they're getting paid for, in that aspect. I mean, you can say Nova's the worst, but even what he's getting paid for, that's about what you pay for that type of pitcher. So I'm thankful because we can go into this offseason now with a better team and have more flexibility, have more money to spend, potentially, and really build, upon this. So that's what I'm really thankful for. I'm thankful that we did not sign any free agents last year.
So,
thank God.
In reality, you're thankful for Neil Huntington. In
what?
Neil you trust.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Well, there we go. All right, well, I have something to go along with that, but I'm going to save it for a little bit later. I, though, am thankful for the new man in town, DiNardo, Rick Eckstein, the X Factor.
Oh,
the new hitting coach, because.
Wow! Hold on, Brian. I think the entire city of Pittsburgh right now is cheering.
They should be. Because Jeff
they love that.
Jeff Branson is gone, and we got our boy Rick. He taught his brother how to hit, and he's going to teach the Pirates how to get out of slumps. So how can you not be thankful for him? And we haven't seen him really do anything yet, so I can't hate him. I can't, I got no qualms, nothing to argue about or bitch about him. So right now, I am thankful for Rick Eckstein for turning it around. He's going to get the hitting coach. He's going to maybe show Hurdle a little more analytics, and who knows? Maybe the Pirates will have a top 10 offense.
I can get down with that. I think, like you said, I'm just thankful that it's not Jeff Branson. Whomever it was going to be, I'm thankful for that person. So I'm with you. What do you think, Pony?
He stinks.
Go figure. All right, that's good news, though. All right.
It is good news.
2019 is going to be on fire.
Lit.
I'll tell you what. So the next thing that I'm thankful for, and let's kind of go in that same aspect that you talk about the hitting, the new coach. I'm thankful for the Pirates adapting to their pitching philosophy. And sure, we mentioned part of that. Honestly, if Garrett Cole did not get traded, we might not have seen this. So it's partly thankful for that, though I wish Garrett Cole was still on the team and we had this new philosophy and he's producing what he's producing now. But I'm thankful for that. The Pirates actually adapting. That's something that they haven't been doing lately. They were very creative, innovative at first. There was a book Travis Sawchik put out there about what they did, and then it's like they stopped. So, they recognized a flaw in their system. They adapted to throwing more breaking balls. It's not just fastball, and there's another pitch to throw. They throw a fastball. So I'm thankful for it because you're actually seeing improvements. Look at Tyon this year. Look at Trevor Williams. Look at all the pitchers. They performed very well. I'm not saying Trevor Williams is going to stay that way, of course, and it's because of all this, but, you definitely see a change. And hopefully now, like when Mitch Keller comes up, like the new wave of pitchers comes up, they'll already adapt to it and have that philosophy, and maybe they'll see like results. Wouldn't that be nice, Ryan? Right. Some results?
That would be really nice. I would be thankful.
I am thankful for that.
All right. So moving to my next one that I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for Richard Williams, Trevor's dad. Dick.
What am I doing talking to you?
What am I doing talking to you, Robbie? First off, Richard Williams is he's like a kind of like turning into a folk hero in Pittsburgh because of basically an interview we did with Robbie. But, we knew the story with Trevor Williams when he, had his first win and was hugging him behind home plate. That was awesome. And over the year, we got to see a little more of his dad and everything. And his dad's he's awesome. And so I'm thankful that he raised Trevor to be a, second half sub-2 ERA pitcher. That he raised him to be this second half dominant pitcher. And he's going to raise him to be even a better pitcher next year and defy what the projections say. And to raise his son to have a podcast. That's awesome right there.
Yeah.
The old
I can definitely get on that. Because I think what you're saying is you're thankful for Trevor Williams, but had it not been for Richard Williams, we would never have Trevor Williams.
You're exactly right.
So let's go right to the source. I'm with that.
Yeah.
Did you see what they were playing on Thanksgiving?
What?
I don't know if it was Dungeons and Dragons, but the family was playing some crazy ass game that you would figure it would be Trevor playing.
I believe it. It was probably Magic the Gathering or something.
Right.
I believe it.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. What a family.
I think he tweeted Kevin Newman after Arizona State beat Arizona, and then basically throwing it in his face that Arizona State won. And Newman tweeted back saying I'm coming over there with my wife to destroy you at board games. So it's we got some individuals on this team.
Right. For sure.
So anyway, Dick Williams, I'm thankful for him.
There you go. I like it. Okay, so let's go back to the I guess the Neil aspect of this. I'm thankful that he's potentially grown some balls. And I say that because he went and got Chris Archer and Keon Kella. Basically the top reliever and the top starter that was being looked at this trade deadline. And who would have thought that the Pirates would get any of them, let alone two? I mean, he went out there and did it. And, we speculated what maybe the reasons were. I'm still kind of on that. He's got a window, and his window is not just the Pirates window, but his contract window. And to go out there and get that bigger and better position with another organization. But regardless, he grew some balls, and it took some balls to make the moves. I mean, he gave up a pretty big haul, in the eyes of a lot of people for Chris Archer, and he went out and did it. So now that, he's got them balls, maybe he's going to carry it over into this offseason.
What is this?
Now,
where is this going? I just keep hearing balls and big balls and grew balls. And
I don't care if I blow Wade Davis right now.
Balls.
So, he's got this BAM money now. He didn't go and get free agents last year, so now he's got some more flexibility. Maybe he is going to go in this off. Like, you've already seen something you haven't seen with the Pirates organization happen at the deadline. So what if it carries over into this offseason? What if? We keep saying that they could spend 20 to 25. What if they actually did it? Like, what if it's not like they could and they go small time here, small time there, and piece this thing together? What if they go out and spend $25 million this offseason?
Well, they might.
The time's now. Like, if they're going to do it after the moves that they just did,
right.
The time is now. So, yeah, there you go.
Well, that leads into my next person that I'm thankful for. DiNardo, where would a fanboy blog be, a fanboy podcast be, if I wasn't thankful for Bob Nutting?
He's part of the problem.
I got to be thankful for Bob Nutting, right? Where would this franchise be without Mr. Nutting running at the helm, top of the helm? They might be in Kansas City or something. Actually, probably not Kansas City. That's more the Penguin thing. But they could be somewhere else. They could be in... But
it relates.
They could be in Montreal.
We understand.
But, no. In all honesty, look, Nutting, we took over as majority owner back in, I think, 07, 08. And, I mean, the Pirates have turned things around under him. Say what you will about, him, Seven Springs, which I like, by the way, so I'm thankful for that. But say what you will about all those other, companies he has and the money he doesn't put into the Pirates, supposedly, and fighting with the city over some upgrade in a suite level and, blah, 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 and all the negative hate. But look, the guy obviously loves this team. He's not selling it. He wants to give it to his kids. And, I mean, DiNardo, could you imagine just being an owner of anything and just having, like, the media bash you day after day after day? I mean, it's ridiculous. So,
you mean like Andrew Filipponi?
Exactly. So, I am thankful for Mr. Nutting, and I think you mentioned about the $20 million. I think they will go out and maybe spend some money this year.
Wow, that is a hot take, Ryan, and I'm not sure how well that's going to be perceived right now with all the people out listening.
Well, we're fanboys.
I mean, I'm pretty sure most people are going to say,
I think he's the worst president maybe in the history of our country. I think he's been a disaster. He's been weak. He's been ineffective.
And then on top of that, they're probably going to say he doesn't love the team. He just loves getting those
that money.
Billions and
Who
billions
doesn't like getting
and
that profit?
billions and 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 billions and.
All right, I'll stop at that.
I was going to say, I know where you went there. Who wouldn't like that?
That is a hot take. So Bob Nutting, wow. All right,
my boy Ruga and me, man. We love Nutting.
There you go. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. My next thing that I'm thankful for, it's kind of tying all together too, but it's the Tampa Bay Rays. I'm thankful for the Tampa Bay Rays. Of course, we just talked about Chris Archer. I mean, the fact that they finally, Chris Archer's been in trade rumors for how many years now, Ryan? Has it been like 30? I think Chris Archer is rumored to be traded when he turned 5. So the fact that like the deal actually finally happened, like there's an end to the Chris Archer saga. Right. It finally happened, and it ended up being the Pirates that got him. I'm very thankful for that. And then on top of that, we kind of got Corey Dickerson for free. You know what I mean? Like, we kind of traded the face of the franchise in Andrew McCutchen and ended up getting Corey Dickerson for free. So that was really nice because we were really worried on what this team was going to do without Andrew McCutchen.